Cities are the main engines of economic growth. They contribute most to the gross domestic product of the country.
We believe cities are the drivers of country's development, and cities must be planned well in respect of the land use and location of various activities. The issue of urban transport is very critical because mobility drives economic activities.
It enables the workforce to move in the city.
Especially women, they are able to make use of their potential for job opportunities if there is a transport facility.
About 60% of the total investment required as far as urbanization is concerned is required in the field of urban transport.
As it happens, urban transport is a neglected subject in the country.
Solutions need to be found for transport issues for our cities.
The main problem in our cities today is congestion.
Very large cities with huge populations, huge traffic congestion.
Congestion per se is not bad because it's a sign of economic activity. Important thing is to manage congestion so that people can move around without getting delayed. The Institute of Urban Transport's mission is to help cities improve their urban mobility.
It was set up in May 1997 under the purview of the Ministry of Urban Development.
As an autonomous society, without involving any funding from the Government of India, a premier body to support not only the central government but also the state governments and the urban local body in various capacity building efforts on urban transport.
The flagship program of the ministry is Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission, popularly called the JNNURM. The metro rail projects, the bus rapid transit systems and various other modes of city transport are looked after by this ministry.
A system which can grow with growing demand is sustainable. So we have to help cities plan on that basis.
Now, for the ministry to be able to undertake this task, there is need for expert facilitation in the form of professionalized institutions which would provide policy inputs and support for this process.
For that purpose, we are going to be conducting a lot of capacity building programs.
We take the help of the Institute of Urban Transport as far as organizing any workshops are concerned.
Because unless the local city officials are trained and understand the nuances of urban transport, things will not improve in cities.
Our target and vision is to train at least 1,000 city officials within a span of 2 to 3 years.
So this institute has been supporting the ministry in all the technical activities as far as urban transport is concerned. Various working groups on urban transport, various committees, be it appraisal of various reports, the studies, etc., which we get from different cities and states, or any projects which are requiring funding from Government of India.
The states at the present have a gap that they are implementing projects and doing studies, but they do not know how to go about it. They do not have the technical expertise in-house. So IUT is filling up that gap.
We are also doing appraisals of various urban transport projects on behalf of Ministry of Urban Development, and we are preparing various advisory also for MOUD related to urban transport projects.
This institute is also envisaged to be strengthened so that it can be a knowledge house as far as the urban transport is concerned.
IUT has brought out a series of studies. Comprehensive mobility plans have been prepared for various cities, and it has also brought out service level benchmark documents.
Institute of Urban Transport has to grow into a national institution, a national resource center which will be the ultimate repository of all knowledge relating to urban transport.
Cities undertake various studies for which they need a lot of data. Now data collection itself is a big task. So Knowledge Management Center caters to that one aspect of data collection, wherein it will be a repository of data for the country which could be used by all cities.
I see the Institute of Urban Transport gradually shaping into a policy think tank and a facilitator as far as policy formulation is concerned.
We've been partnering with the ministry in organizing our flagship event that is called Urban Mobility India.
Urban Mobility India is an annual conference which the ministry has envisaged as a premium event to bring together all the stakeholders as far as urban transport is concerned, be it national and international experts, be it the policymakers, the politicians, the academia, the solution providers, the consultants.
So far, 5 editions of the event have been successfully organized, starting with the year 2008.
And Institute of Urban Transport has been given the responsibility of organizing this event in terms of detailing the complete technical program, identifying various speakers.
It has been a very big success. It brings the fraternity of urban transport planners and solution providers and managers together to discuss the issues of common interest in urban transport.
IoT can play, and it is playing, a very important role in providing the interface between the Government of India, Ministry of Urban Development, and the city level authorities.
We are not saying that cars should be banned or the usage of cars should be banned. Everybody has an equal right. But we have to try and promote sustainable modes of transport by making them the favored choice. People should come to it voluntarily, abandoning their cars and two-wheelers.
Things go along, IoT will grow, and then I think we will be able to address urban transport initiatives more effectively.